Hello and welcome to another episode of Certified Engineering. I'm Sprutis and we have another Supra episode going on. And the plan is to get started on these. I have two of them. This is the smaller one and they are oil coolers. So the small one will be used for power steering fluid. The big one will be used for engine oil. And I already have coolers for that, but they had a sale at Speeding.nu, so of course I had to buy them. I've had them on the shelf for several months, like most of my parts. So let's check these out. So the smaller one is a 7-row and the bigger one is several more rows. My idea is to install them basically like this, and together with these I also got the adapters, so the threads here are the same and interchangeable. So here I have a 6 or something, I think so, and these are the N10, and we get these aluminum washers as well. So let's take a look where these are going. So here is where they're going to be living, where I have the previous engine oil cooler. So the new one is basically the same size, so I could just swap it out and then add the power steering cooler out on the end, but I want to refine the installation a bit. I'm not sure what I will do about these hoses, so stainless braided, which are quite abrasive, but they've been holding up fine, so we will see. My current idea is that I have, so we have these 3 holes. Well, they are intended for holding the wire harness, but I think I will use them for holding this longer piece of aluminum, and then I will basically do what I've done here. So I have 2 angle irons coming down, connecting to the cooler, both here and there. So the difference will be that I have a continuous piece above, which will add some strength, and then I will add another mount below, which I haven't fully figured out yet, so we will see. I have a few pieces of aluminum to play around with, so this will be what's angling down. So cut it like this, drill and use screws and nuts, and eventually when I'm happy with the position and so on, I will weld it instead to make it a bit nicer, I hope, at least. Here you see the mounting solution I had for the blue cooler. So we have 2 flat bars and 2 angle pieces. The distance between this hole and this hole is the one that I want as well. So we have that's equal to the distance between this hole and where the angle piece should be installed. So I've already marked out where the holes line up on the flat bar that I have placed underneath here, so I will drill that out, but I don't think I will have it in contact with this piece. What I did with these was that I had a longer screw, and which was fully threaded, so that I could put a nut all the way from underneath and make contact with this so that it would be fixed. And then the same thing here, sandwiching this plate between two fasteners. So I think I will use this as a starting point and then modify from that. So I will then need some sort of spacer to make this a bit nicer. We will see what I use. So yeah, here we have it. I've shortened it a bit and drilled some holes so that they align. Yeah, all 3 holes align. The problem now is how to fit how to fit the wiring harness that goes underneath here. We will see. When I had these, since it really don't stick out further than this, I had less of a problem with the wiring harness. So when I have the plate going all the way here, then we have some more problems to overcome. And for spacer, I drilled out this stainless pipe so that I can fit a 6mm screw in this. So I will have a washer, a piece of this, a washer, and then the bottom piece. Unless I find something out of aluminum that I can turn down into a proper cylinder. The way I'm uploading the videos, you don't really see the downtime that I have. So I've had a downtime now for 2 months. So the episode you will see, when you see this episode, we are just a few weeks off. So we're quite close in the timeline now, which is good. But that also puts some additional pressure on me, because then I need to create some videos. So there's a bit of negative stress about that, but there's also a bit of positive stress, because then I actually get my ass to the garage and do some work on my Supra, because it's needed, as you saw in a few episodes ago where I explained the plan for this wrenching season. So I need to go home and eat, so I will end this episode here. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay safe, take care, bye bye.